Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Laura with Connecting the Dots Truth Bombs. So as we got started last week, we are focused on what is a woman's state of health when she gets pregnant. And we want to build on this concept so that we can connect the dots on how every part of development is going to be impacted by every part of conception, the health of the parents, pregnancy, all the way through. Today, I'm going to focus on pregnancy, and I want to talk about a few truth bombs that have to do with what's going to give you the best outcome. So what we're going to talk about today is treat mama like a queen. And we really want to understand the impact of chronic stress on mom and that developing baby. We also want to understand some of those incredible first senses that are developing in the womb that have a huge part in how that child's developmental trajectory is going to go. So let's dive in because these are only 5 minutes and there's going to be lots of information. So it is really important that mom be treated like a queen. We need to be okay with the changes that our body is going to go through. There are innate processes that allow a woman's body, her belly, to bloom and allow that baby to have all the room in the world that it needs in order to grow correctly. A baby goes through all different kinds of movement in the womb, and it needs to have that room. So in a woman, her sarcomeres, the muscle cells, actually multiply, so it'll allow the space for her belly to bloom. So we want to be conscious of what are we doing with our exercise? It's very important to exercise, but we want to match what season our body is in and how can we best match our fitness to that season. So we need to be comfortable with our belly. We need to feel good about being pregnant so that we can enjoy that process. The next truth bomb is what's going on with chronic stress. This is a topic that everybody goes through. So it's not limited to pregnant mothers and it's not limited to children. When we live in a state of chronic stress, we are changing the real estate in our brain. And when a mother is pregnant and if she is in stress while her baby's brain is developing, it can be impacted. And mom can also rob cortisol from her baby through the umbilical cord. So that is a truth that we must understand and why it is so important that we treat mom like a queen. During these early times, the vestibular system, which is a very small anatomical part inside of our ears, is actually the first movement experience that a baby actually feels. And then we're going to develop our eyes during the 4th and the 10th week, and we're going to develop hearing at the 18th week. So these special senses are what are tied to so many things that are going to impact that child's development once the baby is born. It is so important that we understand the process that we go through when we are pregnant. We have to understand movement is actually associated with development of the brain. When you come into this world, you are fully formed, but you are not fully functioning. You're not doing reading. You're not doing math. You are moving. So movement starts in the womb. Movement connects the dots. Movement is imperative for a healthy pregnancy as well as a healthy central nervous system. Let's put our best foot forward for the development of our babies.